it's Bethany. Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be setting up April and also wrapping up March in my Erin Condren Daily Duo. This is the A5 size. So let's go ahead and jump and take a look at how March went. How I like to set up my monthly page in my Daily Duo is I like to have this as a fitness tracker. And I think that I want to shake things up because while this was great in the first few months, it's not working out great right now, and that my goals have kind of changed, my perspective has changed a little bit. And so I just need to kind of set up a little bit differently this time. I think it'll be similar. I still like all the little dots and tracking things, but Weight Watchers hasn't been going great. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm mentally over tracking. And so I'll talk about that more when I get to setting this up. But we can see basically I was doing okay the first part of the month, and then vacation happened, vacation continued. I wasn't even on vacation here. It really kind of just kicked on and just put a vacation brain. And then when I got back, I was still tracking my weights, but I haven't been really working out. And so then over here, I started working out again. And I tracked my weight mostly the whole time, but that was the only thing I was really consistent with. And so I really just want to be more consistent. That's what I'm looking for. And so I'm not enjoying Weight Watchers in this moment. I might again later, but right now I really think that I just need to be a little bit more flexible and forgiving with myself. Down here, I did total up my minutes for workouts for the month like I usually like to do. So total cardio for the month was 120 minutes. It's really not a lot. And my total lift minutes was 370 minutes. And so grand total of 490 minutes, which I originally started in January with almost 1,000 minutes. February was less. And then I had a goal to hit 1,000 again, and it just didn't happen. It just has been going down and down and down. I think that's just because I'm not doing anything I'm really excited about right now. So I need to find the excitement and just get back into it. Then on the next page, this is just a meal plan. It's more just for like notes on what we're eating. I'm actually really excited about this next month because Lynn has been taking a much more active role in meal planning and grocery shopping. And I'm like super excited about having a little bit more free time. He's going to help cook dinners too some nights a week so that I can get more workouts in. So this is going to shake up a little bit, and I'm not mad about it. Over on this page, kept in touch with everyone I went into in my family. That was great. And then we also did make the purchase for new carpets and new kitchen flooring as well. But the kitchen floor is a laminate we're going with, and it's not in yet. It's not in stock. So once it gets in, we will actually install it. But at least we made the decision. We paid for it, did all the things. So that's something to look forward to for sure. But I checked it off because I did all I can with it at this point. Habits for March were again, you can see there's the Weight Watchers, how that was going. Peloton, I still did okay. I felt like with the Peloton, I did all right as far as just getting at least 5 minutes of something in, even if it was just meditation to feel better. Water was okay most days, but again, not fantastic. You can see there were some definite like struggle points for sure. And then even vitamins I wasn't super consistent with. So just kind of to snapshot see last month. So last month is here. I did much better with much more check marks all along the way in February. So I really kind of want to, again, just get that consistency back. All right. So really the only thing I need to do to really wrap this month up is to put my photo and just write a couple highlights from the month. The month wasn't a total wash. We had some good things that happened for sure, but I'm going to get that situated. And then looking at April, I want to fill this out with my dots and also do some kind of soul searching and decide what I want to track, because there's not Weight Watchers points. I do want to still track something and stay accountable, but I need to find something that just feels a little bit better. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. And then on the next page, of course, doing a little bit of setup with my habit tracker and stuff down here. So that is where we're going next. I'm going to speed through most of that stuff and then come back and do a little chat. But the very first thing is to take this little photo I have that is my little memory, and I'm going to use this thing to just kind of like round off the corner so that it looks cute with these rounded edges here. And yeah, that's where we're going. Okay, so let's take a look and see how this turned out. I think this is actually really pretty. I love these colors and how they worked out for April. I took this freebie from Christiane Designs. I forget what this one's called here. It says Silver Monday. So at any rate, I used most of the stickers off of this to kind of decorate throughout. And then for all the dots, I used, of course, a bunch of these clean color dot markers. I have some of the mild, I think they're called mild. They're pastel colors, so they're a little bit lighter. And then I also have the regular ones, so a couple of these as well. And the things I chose to track this time is protein, so making sure that I'm getting enough protein. I know what that number is for me and what makes me feel the best. I'm also tracking strength and cardio, that's not changing. And newly I added on vitamins. So I think I mentioned this in another video, but I've been having some really bad problems with my knees. I got a supplement to help with that, but I have not been taking it, and it only works if you take it. So I need to start doing that, as well as just my regular multivitamin. I think these are things that are just going to make me feel a little bit better, get a little bit more consistent. I'm actually filming today on the 3rd. So these 2 days, I don't know, I didn't really do much. I was coming back from a work trip and I was just kind of feeling a little bit out of it and catching up on other things. So starting on the 3rd, we'll see how the rest of this month goes, but I think it looks super cute and I'm definitely looking forward to tracking all of my fitness things here. And on the next page, so I did start out the meal plan and get that kind of set up to go. I added this little sticker down here. This is, it's meant to fill that little box area in the Daily Duo. I think this is an Alexandra Nicole Plans kit, or a part of it, obviously, but I just used some extra stickers from leftover things to fill this out, and this is where I can track whose turn it is for takeout on Fridays. In our family, we mix it up, and so every week it's someone else's turn to pick. So it was Wesley's turn this past week, and then I think Chris is up, and then Loon, and then myself. Anyway, here is how we have the dashboard over here. And I think that this turned out really nicely as well. I just love this color combination that I went with. So it definitely helps make me really excited to work my planner. But I wrote out my keep in touch here. That's kind of same as usual. And then I did add some goals in. So I want to get back to working out at least 3 times a week. I feel like that level of consistency is really where I want to be. Sometimes I find that I feel like I should be working out 5 or 6 or 7 times a week. And then I feel like I've failed if I don't do that. And then what happens is sometimes I feel like, well, now I can't recover and therefore I'm just gonna not do anything, which is obviously not great either. So I just want to like really consistently get 3 workouts in a week. That would make me feel so good. I also want to get 8 YouTube videos up and 8 Instagram posts. That seems really, really doable. And those are my goals for this month. Down here I have habits. So I will be aiming for hitting my water goal in my Peloton. And I just kept it simple with those 2 this time. I feel like I have the other things tracked on my fitness that I would usually track for habits. And again, I'm just keeping it simple this month just to try to kind of get back on track. And that is all I have for you today. Happy April. Thank you so much for joining me today, especially if you're here all the way to the end. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week, and we will chat soon. Bye guys.